It's Monday night, July the 20th. A festival of football is over, and there is a new champion with gold. And it is España. España, who conceded one goal in the whole tournament, have won it convincingly in a horrendous World Cup final that, I tell you what, if you didn't fall asleep, I applaud you. I nearly did. I got to the end. I saw him win it. I didn't watch them lift it. It was a farce with that terrible World Cup halftime show and all the bells and whistles that go with it. But Spain deserve praise. England do what England do. Get so far. The sleeves can't be rolled up anymore. But they came third. So it's our best performance since 1966.
So it's the best performance we've had since 1966, and anyone can say is the manager needs to get sacked.
I don't think that's what should happen. I don't think he should get sacked. I think that the manner that it happened, that we got defeated,
what was the manner?
People. Well, we just got pushed back. I think it was a mixture of the manager and the players. I think it was a collective. I think he made adjustments that he felt could see out the game, but in doing so, it was a big risk because he knew if they got one goal, we had 6 defenders on the pitch going into extra time, and that's what happened in the end, isn't it?
Which is crazy. That was the crazy part.
Yeah,
Harley.
Yeah, look, I think
England that's actually crazy.
England did par for the course. Did I think we'd beat Croatia? Yes, it's an older team. Did I think we'd beat Ghana? Yes, we drew. Did I think we beat Panama? Yes, we won. Congo? Yes, we won. Mexico? It was a great occasion. I think everything around it was special, but we got the job done. Did I think we should win it? Yes, they're not that good. Then we get to Norway. Do I think we should win that one? Yes.
Yes.
We got to Argentina.
Do you think you should win that one?
Maybe. And that's what happened.
That's what happened.
Yeah. It was a ding-dong match, and we lost it. I think it's unfair to just say it's Tuchel. But
I want to know why Tuchel didn't play Saka, though.
Everyone wants to know. Saka played the whole game.
Yeah.
Scored a hat-trick.
2 days later.
Yeah.
But how does he play that game and not the game before?
Well, he thought Rodgers would have been better, and Rodgers set up the goal, to be fair.
Yeah, but Rodgers was rubbish other than that, though.
Well, the game was rubbish against Argentina.
No, but Rodgers was rubbish as well, though. Other than that, why are you paying Rodgers, who hasn't played all tournament, basically, and you stick him on the right where he doesn't even play?
I would have, at the hydration break, I would have brought on Saka. I would have gone like for like.
But he didn't bring him on, though.
No, he didn't, and that's why we got to where we are. And England, look, at the end of the day, it weren't long ago.
And then the next game bags a hat trick. Eze performs beautifully. Rice scores a goal. Kane gets dropped. England look better.
I've got to say, Rice and Anderson, they can't retain a ball, bruv. That is one thing I will say.
That's not their job, though.
What is their job then?
You keep on saying that. It's like having 2 Roy Keanes. Roy Keane won't be able to retain a ball. What are we doing here? What are we talking here? Why is everyone just jumping on the bandwagon and saying, they retain a ball? Yeah, they're not really,
they were making stats about Anderson and trying to break the passes.
Yeah, that's Anderson and not Rice.
Well, he didn't do it. And I love Rice's dead ball. He's incredible. Although it did wave.
Rice is a destroyer and a ball carrier and good set piece. The guy next to him,
he didn't maybe move the ball.
The guy, he couldn't because Harry Kane was so deep.
Well, I don't know if
trying to be Modric.
I don't know. I mean, look, as much as I love Kane, and I do love Kane.
Well, we do know because he didn't play. We scored 6 goals.
Yeah, I was surprised that he didn't play because I thought he'd be all over it to try and get that golden boot or at least be in contention. So I was very surprised. But, look, at the end of the day, I think Kane is an asset to the team, no doubt. And I think
he's an asset to the team, but he shouldn't be starting anymore. That's it, done.
Maybe. I think, especially as we get deeper into tournaments, we've seen it a lot. He sort of tails off a little bit.
He always.
So I don't know. I love him, and there will be a bit of Tottenham bias, of course there will be. But yeah, it did show as the game went on that he was out of it.
I've been saying for years, though. I've been saying for years he's not world class.
You don't like him. You don't like him.
Yeah.
He's world class.
Yeah.
He's world class. Tom Kenwood, get in here. Get in here,
Ken Dog. What's going on? England should be beating Argentina, he says.
He's away. Sorry, Ken Dog. He's away with the kids. We came on because it's obviously the end of the World Cup. World Cup's been going on. I guess we've been watching it and out and about. I'm pleased to say that we did a prediction game, a few of us. You didn't come into it.
Didn't invite me.
Yeah, I did. I put it in the group. But
didn't invite me, guys.
How did Ken Dog get in it?
I don't know. You must have messaged him privately.
Oh, of course I did. Ken Dog. I'll find the chat actually. Anyways, there was a winner. It was only the wrestling fan, ladies and gents. It was only the wrestling fan.
Well, Orin won, yeah?
I know. I beat Orin, Gunga, Thel, Nathan, Robbo, Shane, Tom Gamble, and Ken Dog.
How?
Oh, yeah. Here he is.
Couple of minutes.
How did he beat you? How did he beat you? How did he beat you, Ken Dog?
You naughty little rascal.
I just put the right scores down. You look at the games, you see what's going on, and you predict the scores. And I was ahead of it the whole way. I thought I was going to get caught. Near the end, it was getting tough, and I won it.
What, you had the best predictions?
It's a stupid game. The rules are silly. Honestly, all right. So, for example, let's say England beat Argentina 1-0.
Yeah.
I could predict that England win and still get less points than you if you get like one of the team's goals right. It's so silly.
No, that was in the
only reason.
No,
he won,
that's fine.
Chris.
No.
Oh, is it? So he wasn't predicting the right scores.
No. Yes, it was. Of course, it was.
I think they tried to. Lee's very. Yeah, he knows the game.
I've got loads of them right.
He's
been doing memes with me and Donald Trump lifting the trophy, put me in Lycra running a 100-meter race.
Why didn't you put me that in the group? Put that in the group, Ken Dog.
Ken Dog, how did you find out about it?
About the you put it in the Fico chat.
Message you privately, yeah?
Exactly.
No, Fico chat. He said he wants to play, and I said, yeah, I'll play.
But the Premier League, if you want to join the Premier League one, Chris, do that, because that one, you don't pick the team who wins, you pick the score. We only do it in the World Cup knockout, the extra point. And Gunga chose that rule. Gunga made that rule.
Of course he did. The master rule maker.
We've been doing it for like 8 years. Yeah.
Gunga won't want me in the group, so I'll stay out of it.
Anyway, I came on for a minute.
Are you still on rocky grounds with Gunga? You're on rocky grounds with Gunga.
He gets upset.
You're on rocky grounds with
what are you here for? No, that's Ken Dog. That's Ken Dog and Orin.
Me and Orin get on good. What are you doing?
I've been talking to Marvin Sabroach. He said it was the player's fault. He's been very critical of Rice. And
of course he has. He always is. When isn't he?
Well,
he can't help himself. He's jealous.
But all in all, decent World Cup. Wasn't the best. It's entertaining when you're watching it. There's every World Cup, every Euros. When you're engrossed in it. You enjoy that. There's football every day.
Ken Dog, did you hear that?
What
did he say?
Marvin's been blaming Rice.
You can't. Rice is. I love Rice. He just needs a better player with him in the middle of the park. You can't play Rice with Anderson. It's too defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Rice's quality, when I've seen him play, which hasn't been many times, he gets around that pitch like no one, and his distribution's very, very good. He's a leader. You could see what he can do against France. I think when you've got somebody more attacking with him and freeing him up a little bit as well.
Yeah,
I think he's quality. The problem is when you're saying like England maybe should beat Argentina or not. Man for man, we've got a better team than Argentina.
Yeah,
man for man. So why don't we beat them? It's this English mentality. It's so stupid. We've had such a good team for years, and you look at the golden generation and you look at this generation now, these guys should be winning Euros and should be winning World Cups. They're absolutely brilliant, but because
we can't really say that we could do that over Spain and France. Like we're the third team in this tournament. Let's just take it as that. We're third in the world now,
and third in Europe.
We can't say that we are better than Spain and France, and we deserve to win it over them.
Why can't you say that we should be beating teams like that? Why not?
I think they've both got better teams than us, and Spain are so much more technically
really.
sound.
You go
than
through
us.
the Spain team.
Yeah.
You think Spain have got a better team than England?
Not household names, but in terms of
some of their
technicalities,
parts.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Some of their parts.
No.
They
They
strangle
haven't.
teams. They
No, what?
press.
They
And they
haven't got a
can get
better
the ball
team
in
than
tight
England
spaces and move.
individually. What Spain have got that I thought we were starting to do, and we haven't learned the lesson, is you look at their manager, Del Fuente, whatever his name is. He's coached you under 17s, under 19s,
All the
under
way
21s. He's brought through a team. Why didn't he play any Real Madrid players in the team? Because he's not interested in like bringing together all the best personalities.
The team.
He's
some of their parts,
build. And why don't we do that? Because if we did that,
we tried. I think we tried.
Building a team, we should win these tournaments.
He tried. I think Tuchel tried by leaving at your Palmers and your Fodens. You need to leave at the Harry Kane as well.
Yeah, I think we were onto something. I know Southgate got a lot of stick, but I think the fact he's been involved with England from years ago, he'd been involved with the youngsters coming through in the England setup. That needed to be carried on with somebody. I wouldn't have brought Tuchel in. I would have brought somebody in like Spain have done, who's worked with all those youngsters.
Carsley.
Yeah, so why don't they stick with that? It's because they want a glamour name. But these guys who are like the Argentina and Spain manager are not glamorous household names, are they?
No.
So why do we think that that's going to work? Like, stick with the system. It was working for us, man. We didn't need to go back and bring in a random German who doesn't understand any of those players or what's gone on for the last 5 years.
Random German, yeah.
Well, yeah, but like he's not been involved in the setup, is what I mean. He doesn't know anything about it, so why get him involved? And
you know what it is, because our lesser managers, in terms of English managers now, seem to get disrespected, opposed to where like Spain are bringing in their guy. It's not the Pep Guardiola. Do you know what I mean? It's a C tier maybe, but they get the respect. In our country, we shit on them.
Yeah,
full stop.
100%. And it doesn't need to be like, I don't think you look at Man City or you look at Arsenal, you look at where managers there all the time developing a style of play, and it doesn't need to be that intricate at international level. It's got to be a pattern of play, a style that they've all got used to, pretty simple. It ain't got to be like crazy. And when we started playing attacking football in the flipping third place playoff, look how beautiful some of that football was. And don't tell me it was only because it's a friendly, because that's still a quality France team. They didn't want to lose that game. They weren't like going out there to lose. And we played some beautiful football with some Rashford. Like, how many times were we calling for Rashford to be playing? Saka, Rice to be in the middle with somebody like an Eze was impressive. I thought he was quality. Why don't we play like that when it's a high pressure match?
Must
we
be fair.
to this
mentality.
Why?
Oh, you did say but going back to Tuchel's quote on the mentality, you have to agree with him in terms of physical mentality all the way. But in terms of knowing how to close a game or control a game, they lack that knowledge and ability to do so.
And belief,
in my opinion, maybe belief as well.
I think so. I think when you've lost so many times, when you've gone so many years without winning,
it's innate.
It's like, we're 1-0 up. We better. Italy was like the worst one thing because I was there and I was like, guys, why
Italy should have been a win.
We were so like for 6 minutes we were I was like, oh man, I said to Aaron, he was with me, I said, I tell you what, we're probably going to regret scoring after 6 minutes because look what then happened. We just sit back. It's like we've got this like underdog mentality. We're not underdogs. We're the 4th ranked team in the world. We're one of the best teams in the world. Why have we got an underdog mentality? We should be going out and smacking Norway 3-0.
Yeah,
I don't get it. We should be beating these. In Mexico, I was like, that was a fantastic game.
Oh,
I was loving it as a neutral. It was a brilliant game. We shouldn't be like getting into a dogfight with Mexico.
No, but at 2-0, what happened? Was it 10 men?
No, they got the goal before half time. They got a goal before half time. We were 2-0 up, and then we got
2-0 up, cruising.
Yeah.
And
we let them in with a corner, and they got the rebound.
It's just this. I just don't want to hear this whole like we're kind of we're 4th, and I guess look, you look at it in simple terms: Spain, Argentina, France are all ahead of us. So yeah, I guess statistically it kind of ended up where it should be, but we should be viewing ourselves as favourites, strong favourites for all of these tournaments while we've got some of these types of players in our team, and bringing a manager who understands the system properly. I would definitely give Tuchel another chance. I do think he's worth one more chance at the Euros. if we can't get Guardiola. But I don't think Guardiola is necessarily the right thing.
He's going to
no, I don't think so either. I don't think he is either.
I don't think there's like this. Guardiola comes in, we win all of a sudden. I don't think we need somebody who's going to do that. No, I agree with you. It's majorly disappointing. And do you know what? When he said was it the first game when we were playing a certain type of brand of football, and Kane was like, he said, "Look, guys, even if you lose, we lose our way, right?" Yeah. What happened to that? What happened to if we lose, we lose our way?
He did against Argentina, though. To be fair, Argentina really stepped it up after the goal. We should
have matched them in that midfield.
We tried, didn't work, and then this is where he went wrong, because it was really getting slapped deeper. Up. He went deeper.
Yeah,
that's where he went wrong. That's fear. Yeah. He was inhibited by the fear. He's thinking, if I twist, because we're already 1-0 up now, if I twist and the goal goes in, they're going to ridicule me for that. But either way, he should know.
The way, Chris, he's got a hammer. The way I see it, the message into these guys' heads in the next 2 years. I'd be saying, I think I said this in a voice note the other day, if you don't follow the instructions I've given you, if you drop back to where I've told you not to drop back to, you're going to come off and you're not going to play in the next game. It's as simple as that. You do what I've told you. If we lose, then I'll take the blame for it. If we win, you take the credit. But if you don't do what I've said, you're not going to play the next game. Like, he needs to drill it into these players that they have to follow it. Why are they dropping back? And why is Harry Kane? I love Harry Kane. Why is he not, as the captain, not going, guys? No, come on! Like, this ain't going the way it needs to be going. We need to everyone forward 20 yards. Everyone forward. Like, why is he not doing that? He should be doing that more than Tuchel. He's on the pitch.
Facts.
Yeah.
Do you not agree, Lee?
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I agree with you both when you said it. I agree. As much as I love him, I agree. I feel like, you saw in this tournament, Jude Bellingham, he's the captain, man. For me, he's the captain.
He is.
Yeah,
I'd be happy. I said, look, I think Jude is the number one, but I think Rice would make a good captain.
Yeah, but as a group, as a duo, I think they could. Yeah, look, I say, the thing is, it was a good World Cup. As just before you came on, I was saying it was a good World Cup. It was a great World Cup. I think the drama of a unfolding story keeps you engaged, and it's football every day. It's something to talk about. It's on the biggest stage. You're gonna love it. But everything was kind of as expected. Like, every team we beat was expected to beat. Do you know what I mean? Like, it weren't like there was. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, I feel like the fact that there's so much being said about Cape Verde, which I thought was great, and I was really happy for them. But the fact that's like the biggest takeaway story of this World Cup for many, says to me, like, that
here we go. He's going to moan about the World Cup, saying it was crap.
No, it weren't crap. I loved it, but I'm saying it wasn't the best one. No, not by a long shot.
Wasn't better than had a really
Japan.
Tough act to
wasn't better than France '98. Weren't better than Germany 2006. Not for me.
I thought it was a good World Cup league, to be fair.
Worst World Cup league
was America and Trump.
Worst World Cup.
Worst World Cup was South Africa. That was horrible. That was rubbish.
With the Vuvuzelas, yeah?
Jubilani.
That and
what was the final?
When he got to... Oh, it was Holland and Spain.
Spain? Yeah. That was the mad...
And Holland just...
0-0, wasn't it? Yeah, just kicked them to pieces.
All the games as it got into the later stages were like 1-0, extra time, 1-0.
Yeah.
So, it weren't the one. But no, this was fine. It was fine. I just felt that, like, at the end of the day...
There you go. Are you madly? South Africa was one of the best.
I quite enjoyed
South
Africa,
for me, Charlie.
To be fair.
Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I remember the final being drab.
I loved the last World Cup in Qatar. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
There was some banging goals in South Africa. Forlan. Do you remember Forlan in South Africa? He was...
Yeah, he smashed it. That was his tournament. But
Did he
go Suarez? That was the Suarez tournament.
Yeah, Uruguay.
When he handballed it.
Yeah, that was his one.
I think World Cups are always good, man. Always enjoy it.
Yeah, always brilliant. It's football every night.
Exactly. I've said that.
You can't beat that. Now, we've had football for 30 days straight almost. In fact, we had a 30-day run. We had a 39-day run. That's insane. That's crazy.
It was good.
That's crazy.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said it was
now we've got nothing. Now we've got nothing for 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Need that.
What?
We need that. We need that. We need a break.
I don't know. I need a 3-day break. That's it. Put me football on in 3 days' time. Then it's boring.
Don't worry, fans. You've got football thicko here for you. Don't worry for the next few weeks.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Listen, it's crazy what football does to for mental health. I tell you, it keeps people occupied as well. It's actually crazy,
especially when England do well, man. The country's
booming. If you're a Spurs fan, it fucking kills your mental health, mate. I don't know. Spurs in England.
Yeah, Spurs will moan. Spurs will moan regardless.
Shot or do you want to get stabbed?
They'll be winning the Premier League apparently.
Right. Yeah, you've got all cocky. You've been all cocky.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, you have making carrot jokes, Arsenal jokes. Yeah, innit? Come on.
Yeah, but you love it. You love it. You want that. That's what you're saying. You want that kind of stuff.
Come on, show us then.
I'm setting the seats. Well, today's not so much the day for it. Well, I mean, I will say I put in the group just now. The Athletic was saying about Rodgers.
Yeah, that's rubbish, by the way. That's rubbish, by the way.
Oh no, I read it in the Times as well.
No, they're adding.
They only offered 80 mil. They only offered 80 mil.
They offered 100 M's max, and they said no. And they said no, and Chelsea came in with 117. We said no. End of.
You didn't.
Good.
You didn't.
Why did I get criticised for Man United doing that? I think that's a good policy.
No, I thought.
At the end of the day, I'm going to be honest.
I felt we should have done it.
You're going to have to start thinking to buy these players. You have to pay that money.
Big P.
Tonali's not worth it. Fernandes not worth it. But you got to buy them. Else,
but we've gone and got Santos and Tielemans for the same price as Fernandes.
Yeah, but are they as good Fernandes and Tonali?
No, forget Tonali because I agree he's quality, but Fernandes is not worth Santos and Tielemans.
No way.
But we had to do it.
He's good
because we have to move up.
I agree, and I've said all along, Spurs are doing what they need to do right now. We're doing what we need to be doing right now because we just continually overpay for these players, and we have done for years, and we need to now get a bit of control back. So I think we're doing the right thing, and we're getting some decent players in. It's not been like these are bad signings.
So the first game is the Charity Shield. It's at Cardiff this year.
Why?
I think there's something on at Wembley that day. I'm not sure.
Oh, was it Harry Styles or something, isn't it? Or
no, I don't know. It might be a concert.
Ain't it one of them things? It is a concert. I'm sure I heard something about that.
Yeah.
Is it Room 9?
No. AEW wrestling.
I forgot who's won the FA Cup. Who won the FA Cup?
Man City.
What are you saying? Us, you're good. Man City won the
yeah,
was it Man City?
It's gonna be Arsenal, Man City.
Yeah, Pep done double, isn't it? Pep done double.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's going to be Arsenal, Man City straight away. But I mean, look at these players. Are these players going to be able to play? Let me just see when that is. It's on the 15th of August.
No, there's no Saka. It's on the 16th of August. There's no Saka. There's no Rice. They're out, and there's no Saliba. All three are out
26 days, man.
After the international break.
Right. That don't matter for you, like
what?
It's a friendly.
Yeah. So they're not playing in September. They're not playing
till September, innit?
Arsenal fucked.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, that'd be all right.
And Saliba's not back till November, maybe December.
Yeah, he's done his back in, hasn't he? And do you know what? Back injury, that might not be as straightforward as that even.
It ain't gonna be straightforward. He's gonna be out for time.
Ooh. Arsenal got Coventry first, that they should do. Then they got Villa away and Chelsea at home.
Lee, I just want to call you out now, see if you're willing to put a cheeky little bet on Spurs finishing above Arsenal.
No, above United, you mean? What about United?
We're doing
about United.
It ain't going to happen. You said you're going to win the league.
I'll do that to wind him up.
I'll take stones, Charlie. I'll take stones.
I'll wind him up. Go
on, King. Go on. What about Spurs United?
Yeah, I'll put a 20 quid on that. Because we've got to meet up this year, Glad. We've got to do a watch along.
Go on, Ken Doug. Go on, Ken Doug. You take that.
He's done it. 20 quid. He wants to go higher.
I've already got one going with Orin. I can't do it with all the Spurs boys in case it doesn't
you
go well.
asked me to do it. I just bought tickets today. I'm going to go to
Tottenham. Are you a fan again? Yeah. Are you back being a fan?
I'm back being a fan. I think I was right in saying
that they
deserve my fandom. Hold on. 6 months later, they deserve your fandom again. Hold on.
Kendall, look at this guy.
A couple of signings, he's turned right around.
Look at this guy, Kendall. They don't deserve my fandom.
Says, I swear I'll never do it to you again. Okay, all right. Come on, darling. Let's go for dinner.
Maybe. But listen, my point was, why like why would we prop them up when they are not fulfilling their promises and they're just feeding us bullshit? They brought in Igor Tudor. They had no idea what that was all about. And this was their last, bro. This was such a last roll of the dice. They didn't want to get rid of Frank, and then they got rid of him. Then they didn't want to get rid of Tudor, and they had to do it. And you look and you go, you're a mess. Why? If we keep backing you here, you'll think it's okay. And they realized that it was going wrong, and so they put the money where their mouth is. And the manager's in. He's got a personality. He's passionate. I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a go.
The best shape Spurs have been in for a good few years now.
Well, we've got to play good first. We don't know if it's going to be any good, but I think
they're backing him. They've got the right man.
Yeah, there's no excuses. There's no excuses.
No excuses. There isn't no excuses. I don't expect this to be great overnight, but I'd like to see a top 7 finish for sure.
Well, United went from 15th to 3rd.
Can I just pick him up on one thing there? I'm expecting overnight much better.
Yeah.
Based on the chat you and Oren are putting in the group.
Yeah,
I'm expecting immediate improvement, not
right, because we said
give
it.
Me all that, like, don't
gospel.
say that now.
Look at him, Kendog. Kendog, did you see him early in the group? Did you see him early in the group when he said, Chelsea are going to challenge Arsenal.
Yeah,
they're going to challenge Arsenal. I said to him, what about Spurs challenging Chelsea or United? He goes, it's too early to say. But how can it be too early for Spurs but not for Chelsea?
Put your 20 in your pocket, mate. Save it.
Look, obviously, you've got to get the banter going.
Spurs ain't finishing top 8. Spurs ain't finishing top 8, Charlie Boy says.
Who knows?
No, don't hear who knows. Don't say who knows.
Chris, ask him the question. Where are they going to finish? Where are they going to finish?
Where you can finish, dude. Come on, tell us.
All right, I'll say 6th. I'd be happy with 6th.
That's backing them. I think that's fair. That's backing them after going 7.
No, Kendall. Did you hear what he just said though? He says, I'll be happy with 6th. Clee, again, where do you think Spurs
6th? Yeah.
You think they will finish 6th? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I will. And I'll be happy with that. I'm not like, do I think if we brought in a couple more players, we could push for the Champions League? I think we might. And I'll tell you why. Because when you've got that Europe out and you play one game a week, it really changes it. And that's why I'm saying about Chelsea. Because
but you've only got one game a week, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm just saying to you about us. I'm like, I'll say top 6, but I think it could be above. It could be above that.
Who else are you linked with, Nally? Who else are you thinking of bringing in?
Savinho, Krupi. Let me see. Tottenham transfers. I don't know.
So you say, Jay, well, wise man once said football is a true motherfucking humbler, guys. Brentford and Bournemouth will finish by Spurs.
No, they won't.
What do you think? Shit! 14 losses in. Look at this. Come on, Lee.
No, I don't. I think they're wrong, but I believe that.
No one believes in Spurs here. Krupi ain't going no Spurs.
Okay.
He's linked with Arsenal apparently again. Spurs want Leao.
I like Leao. I like him. I'd like him at United.
Yeah. Look, I don't know enough about him, but
he looks good, mate. He looks strong. He's technically very good. Got a nice finish.
You know what? He's decent.
Who's up top for Spurs right now? Solanke. Is that your?
Is that it? Yeah. Kulusevski and Maddison.
Well, Kulusevski's going to be back. Maddison's back. Kudus will be back soon.
That's it. Kudus.
Savinho. We get Savinho on the left-hand side. That's strong.
He's looking good.
That's a decent team.
Yeah. Then you've got the 2 midfield pivots there. I think that will help Bentancur. I think you've got
Bentancur.
Yeah, he's not a bad player.
Bentancur.
Yeah.
Where's Bentancur playing?
No, but in the squad, I mean.
Oh, better say because he ain't playing.
No.
Romero captain again this year?
No, go. I don't want him. I don't like him. He's rash at the best of times. He didn't want to be there, did he? So
no, he didn't want to be there. So
and that's your captain, man. That's not good.
I was surprised that Deven had poorer stats than Maguire last year. I thought he was top notch.
I think. Do you know what? I like Mickey Van de Ven. I like him a lot. I love the guy, and I think
he was rubbish last season, Kendall.
Yeah, he didn't play very well.
No.
And that again, like in a way, because the game we played was very different. Like under Ange, he looked amazing because we were playing a high line, so he would be the rapid sweeper that would come back and win the tackles. When we were playing deeper, he weren't as good. I mean, he played on the left-hand side for Holland, and I think he looked all right in that. We bought Van Heck from Brighton.
The left-hand side.
He played left back. Yeah, Van de Ven did at Holland.
I don't think anyone looked particularly good under Ange in the back line, though, Lee.
And no one looked good in Holland either. Kendall, would you take Spence? I know you said no the other day.
No one wanted Spence 2 weeks ago.
Here's the thing I would say, right? One good World Cup doesn't make him... It doesn't mean everything, all right? You get players think of Diouf. Do you remember that World Cup when Diouf was
yes, El Hadj.
unreal?
And Liverpool spent 11 mil.
Do you know what I mean? So you do get that, but I thought
Curly Podolski,
phenomenal World Cup. He was one of our best players up there with Bellingham. And if he did come to United, I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah.
You've changed your tune.
No, but he's impressed me. Like he's turned me around. I thought he was terrible at first. And
he's tenacious. Wow. He's tenacious.
I like him. Yeah, he goes
super quick. He's super quick. Like,
super quick and tenacious.
Like Mbappe and people like that. He's keeping up.
He reminds me of a poor man's Gary Neville, to be fair, but with pace.
Gary Neville. It's not as slow as Gary Neville.
But with pace. He's a poor man's going in terms of Gary Neville was crap, but he was very tenacious and a good leader.
Yeah.
So. That's how I feel about Spence.
Could whip a ball in as well, though.
That was later on. No, that was later on in life. That was after spending many moons.
On the right side,
I was about to say that was many moons of him and David Beckham together. When he first, he couldn't do it at the beginning. That was when Wenger got.
He did it at Euro '96, bro. He set up Shearer.
No.
He set up Shearer for the header against Scotland.
That was a one-off.
Just on Spence again, though. When we played Argentina, I remember thinking at one point, why can't the other 10 have his mentality? Because he didn't give a
hungry. He was hungry.
He was just like, I don't care who these lot are.
Yeah.
Like, he had a great attitude.
Like, why can't the other
10 look at it like that?
But you say that, Ken Dog. You say that, yeah. And Elliot Anderson tried that and got mugged off by Messi. He tried that.
Fair, but I would take that.
Do you remember when Spence and Thing had to take him out and when he chipped the ball over them? Like, they tried, Ken Dog.
I don't mind that, though. I don't mind if they try and fail. It's just when they give him too much.
Don't rewrite history, Lee. He learned from Bex. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's a good thing. Why wasn't Trent? Why wasn't Trent at the World Cup?
I don't know, mate. You don't like him, does
he? Is that not crazy? Yeah, but Trent has got a wicked ball.
Like him. Southgate. Yeah.
Nah, Southgate liked Trent, didn't he?
Not really.
Depends what for.
Had him in He didn't have him in one squad, then he had him in the squad for Euros, but he was never like the start. I remember he dropped him. And there was the same talk they said about him with Tuchel was the same chat he had about with Southgate at one point.
You can get in with it.
Who knows? I mean, yeah.
It's true. How can a Real Madrid player not make a Liverpool squad this day? A Danish squad.
Real Madrid player did make a Spain squad.
Yeah.
Who was that?
That doesn't matter. I like the fact Tuchel didn't care about that. His mistake was not taking Palmer.
Yeah, that's the biggest mistake. You can't know. The biggest mistake was even both.
He didn't have a good season.
He didn't. But tournaments can make people. And that's the thing.
That's the thing about Southgate as well. He got criticised, but he picked players who always played well and they always played well for England, even when they weren't playing well for their club.
The only one that never played well, who had the most hype, and he went and dyed his hair blonde because even I got gassed, was Foden.
Yeah.
Even I got gassed.
So for Mainu, that situation.
Why? He has got to prove himself. He's just about going to his club side.
But there was one player.
And again, they fancy Elliot.
But Chris, not even in the squad.
They fancy Elliot.
Not even in the squad. It's a big old squad, and you got some players in there. Like, you just think
he gave Jordan Henderson minutes against Panama.
That's what I mean.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You're right. That was crazy. That was crazy to me.
Maybe not the first team, but then get him in the squad. Let him see how he performs in training. That's clearly what he did with Mainu. He didn't like him in training, whatever. But put him in the squad and see how they get on in training. Because Foden is one of those players who can unlock a defence. Unlike Anderson, unlike Rice, to be fair, he can unlock a defence.
Yeah. That's facts. Rice is not an unlocker. The same way Patrick Vieira wasn't.
No, exactly. I agree.
And the same way Roy Keane never unlocked a defence. I don't even know why people. I don't know where that is come from.
That's the point. No, he's not there for that. I agree. But if you'd played Rice with a Foden or with a Palmer, like with Eze the other day, maybe Eze, I don't know.
No, I've never seen Eze play that deep, but it was fantastic. I guess Eze and Eze was rotating. Right. But yeah,
Eze's touch was quality. His awareness, his positional awareness, in terms
Paul Scholes said that 3 games ago about England are not playing their best players, their best ball playing players, and he said Eze is one of them. He said, I don't know why he's not playing. I was like, you know what, Paul Scholes, I know he chats a lot of rubbish, but at these points he's talking a bit sense.
When you see, and I'm not like going to go on about it, but Madueke, Chris.
Yeah, but he's there to serve a purpose.
He runs on purpose.
He's a player that you're meant to bring on.
Teams. Yeah.
He's a player that's meant to come on and create the chaos. Not from the beginning, he's not always the best, but I feel he's getting lost slack. Maybe England's a step too far for him.
I think so. I think Arsenal's first team is too far for. I think he should.
It is. I think he's a great squad player. He's a fantastic squad player, in my opinion.
Fine. But how does he get to start in a World Cup match when you've got Saka on the bench and you've got
because there was no one else. There was no one else. Because you saw what Rodgers was like. You saw what Rodgers was like. You know what? Maybe taking a Bowen wouldn't have been a bad shout, or a Phil Foden. To be fair, do you know what I mean? Or a Phil Foden from the right hand side.
Yeah, I'll take you.
That's where the manager went wrong.
I like Madueke, but there was no point starting him when all the group stage teams were playing with a low block. He's fucked. It's not his game. He don't run with the ball at his feet. He runs onto the ball.
It's fair because
they're playing. The Ghana game was so evident. Yeah. You're like, "Whoa, we're fucked.
Yeah,
can't do anything." And so
in the qualifiers, he was really good in some of the qualifiers. I was quite impressed by him, and they just couldn't translate it. Maybe like you say, because the teams he was up against. I don't know, but if you're a good quality player, you should be able to. You should be a little.
I hear you, Ken Dog. I hear you, but he's not. He's not even nanny Ken Dog. Do you know what I mean? But that football's changed, but he's a good player that creates a lot of chaos.
Yeah, I don't mind him as a squad player.
Squad player.
Yeah. I want to agree, but like, if you look at like how many out-and-out wingers now beat people in the Premier League?
No one. That's why he's good, Lee. That's what I'm saying. That's why he's quality to have.
Yeah, like it's
because he can create that chaos.
You know,
but you need the end product, Lee. If he had the end product, he'd be a world-class player, bruv.
Of course,
but he's not because he doesn't have these things in his locker. And obviously, we're asking him to do a lot, but he plays in that position where that's what the demands are.
Yeah,
even for Arsenal,
we had Saka getting to the byline and cutting it back. When we did that, and when Gordon managed to do it. That's when we were at our most dangerous. And a lot of these players just weren't capable of doing it. That's when we scored against Argentina. That's when we scored. There was another game.
See, Gordon's inconsistent, though, isn't
he? Yeah, he is.
He's so inconsistent.
You don't know what you're going to get. No, I agree. I don't know how he's got
so inconsistent. It's crazy.
No, I don't get that.
That's that. So, when do we reconvene? Yeah. When do we reconvene for the Premiership? Start of August?
Monday. August. Yeah, I'll give you to August. I'll give you August then. Yeah. I'll give you August. When's that?
All right.
Week after
August
next, isn't it?
August 3. Yeah, not next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks then.
Lovely job.
Lovely. Give it a break.
Top of the league. Love it. Great to see you, lads. Great to have everyone.
99 sign Solanke up front.
No thanks.
85 mil.
No thanks.
Right. Love.
See you
next time.